Alright, we're in. That's good. Okay, that's goody good. I'm streaming now. I guess I'm just gonna quickly go on Twitter and put this shit up. That link doesn't work, does it? Yeah, no, I don't think it does. Gonna have to open the link, new tab. Click here. Gonna have to do this. You have to delete the whole feckin' tweet. There. There we go. Now it works. I guess while I'm waiting. Alright. What the fuck is happening? Oh, I can move that. I didn't know. Okay. I guess I should just start, and that's about it. Because, yeah. I don't know what else I can possibly do. I would play Nichijou music, but I don't know if that's allowed. Don't know if I'm able to use that without getting any sort of copyright. People use Nichijou music all the damn time, so I don't know if I can actually just do that. I can play my own music, I can play Dave Fechlin music, because I have the rights to the Dave Fechlin music, and I finally got YouTube to stop copyrighting me. Sure, I don't get monetized to begin with, but it's irritating when you have a right to use music freely, and yet they still copyright you. Or they could pull a Dan Salvato on me and copyright music that I made. I'm waiting for that to happen. With the music that I upload, that I created, I'm just waiting for YouTube to just personally fuck me over. But let me just type a random comment, get this started. Oh yeah, I'll abide by my own guidelines, sure. Alright. I'm not expecting any viewers. I'll do this for like an hour, and I will not get any viewers. I can guarantee it. I remember that happening last time, and I got pissed off. Alright. So, I gotta pull up reference pictures to the scene that I'm making. You know, if anybody joins and they want to look back, boop, reference pictures from the 10-day trip I took to Japan the first time. Ironically enough, I'm in Japan right now. But, I remember that. Everything here is just so feckin' lovely. Back in America, it sucks. Here it's a lot better for food, drink, atmosphere. Sure, there's some nature places in America, but I don't hate America because of the nature. I hate America because of the people. Simply put. I can't remember where the fuck I'm supposed to go here. Oh, wait, I think I do know. Right here. Why the hell is this being like this? There. Just move this down here again. Okie doke. I've only been streaming for how long? I don't fucking know. Chat rate 1. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe it's because I'm the one freaking chatting. Alright, I've been live for 7 minutes. A whopping 7. Alright, I've been live for 7. Alright, no. I'm not unmuting my own stream. Alright. I'm literally doing this so I can have motivation to make my game. I haven't touched this shit in 3 weeks. I have the time. The homework here is a lot easier in college, but I'm just bad at convincing myself. Alright, so I have a statue. I have to make the city, kind of. The thing I'm aiming for here is making a fake city. Or fake places that still represent some atmospheres or environments of different places. I already made Osaka Castle. I already made the Mount Fuji fog. I made the Torii Gates, which is pretty flat and not really that good-ish. You know, I think it's better if I just show what I made so far. Alright, there we go. Alright, starting with the main menu. Boom. Keeping it simple. I was going to use this for other things. This sort of structure, but it's only good for the main menu because of how it's built. Because of the shit on the other side. I can't really do much with it. I know, it looks good for the main menu. There's Kyoto City. I did not make that yet. Ignoring that. Okay. There's the plane. This sucked to make. Kind of. There we go. Just drop right in here. You're able to look around in this space during this scene. Why is my computer being so goddamn loud? But anyways, for here, you can look in different spaces and just look around. This guy right here, the hallucination NPC, is supposed to open one of the airplane doors and make a huge scene, but that's a hallucination that undoes itself. And that's pretty much all there is to this. And it's also the ending when you go back to the scene after. Mount Fuji fog is pretty cool because it's a foggy place and you don't really see much. All you can really do at this point is just go to the shrine at the top with a giant big boy that's supposed to be right here. He's not there yet, but he's supposed to be. I haven't coded anything in yet, except for Osaka City and the airplane. Nothing else. This was supposed to be for a contest, but I was way too late, which I hate myself extremely for that. Here's Osaka Castle, which is fucking beautiful, actually. The more that I look at it, it's pretty feckin' beautiful. There's no NPCs yet. There's only one that doesn't have anything to him. This lake is only black because it's a video that's supposed to play on loop during the game of the water. And it's not like that right now. The trees look like this outside of the boundaries because from where the player is, you're not really able to see from that. You can only see right here, and if you jump, you're like here. And you can't go past here. So, scenery's nice. The buildings, I made sure that they're farther away, so then it looks like they're in the distance. And then you go down here, there's a separate room. Somewhere. Where the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. I completely missed my own room. Nope. Boom. This is just a room where you can see different things. I could easily add 2 more floors to this since I have time now, but I don't really feel like it. I could just add the middle floor. This is just straight up Morse code. Which, you know, I could have blurred it, but just in case if anyone wants to figure it out for some reason, they can. I'm not going to show it in the stream though, because it's kind of depressing. This whole game is depressing. What the hell am I talking about? Now for this is actually from my trip, where there's a huge border covering the back, but there's no trees or anything. They're outside the border. And you spawn at the very top of here, which is really fucking cool. Because you can see everything, nothing is too weirdly out of place, no out of bounds shit. It's really cool. Then you have Osaka City. Osaka City is a representation of a fake city, which the premise of this game is workaholism, where one of the symptoms of workaholism is that days will skip. You won't remember things that happened. You'll feel immense deja vu. And you won't remember what certain places or things look like. So, when I couldn't really recreate the cities I went to, especially Osaka City, because I never really took that many pictures, I basically took advantage of that. I can have spaces between the buildings since you're all the way down here and can't really see the gray part of the skybox, which is really good. But yeah, there's a kind of like a car mechanic with this game, where there's 2 cars that will be right over here, and it will choose a random number between 6 colors. And when they spawn, it'll be one of those 6 colors, and it has 2 animations where it can either drive all the way down and then take a left, or drive here and take a left. And since here Japanese people drive on the left side of the road, kind of like England, they will drive like this and then show up here, or drive like this and then show up here. I've already set up multiple NPCs and all the triggers and events to basically go to the different places. So this is completely done. I don't have to come back to this. This is the part of the game that's completely normal. Except for this MFer right here. This is something that I hope people find, because this represents an Easter egg to my other game, The Misdirection. In which case, pretty scary game. It was bugged as hell the first time I made it, but pretty scary. Now, speaking of which, alright, there we go. You know what, fuck it, I don't care if anybody's not watching. Like I said, if they see this after the fact, then they can just go back in the video portion of the stream. Ironically enough, I have seen this drink in a few vending machines recently. It replaced another drink that I liked, which sucks because I liked the drink. I've also put a Family Mart here that you can't enter at any point, but you know, I just thought I would add it in. We'll also put it into Kyoto City. Then there's Caesarea, which I did see in Osaka City when I first showed up. I just basically put miscellaneous posters, including Milky, which after I put this here, I actually found some sort of Milky items in Family Mart after, or Lawson. Now, I made this already. This is where everything is already completely fucked. And this is supposed to be the place with deer. I made this place to be the deer place in Kyoto. And I added fog and rain because at the time that I went, it was raining and it was a bit foggy. When you're going down this way, it'll start snowing, which is another reference to this escape video that I made, which is also very dark and screwed up. And once you get here, a lot of things will change. Computers will start spawning everywhere to represent working, and a character will show up right here and have puppet strings attached to them. It's a whole thing. Something will happen after that is triggered when you're trying to go back to the first starting area of the scene, or back to Toribus. It'll kind of have like a fake shutdown kind of thing happen. And then you'll spawn at the Mount Fuji fog after that. Like I said, this is the place I'm currently working on, and it's kind of hard to think of where I'm going to put everything. Then there's the Torii Gates, which I also already made. This scene has a very unique entity that I came up with called Silence. And you'll know when he shows up because the NPCs won't be talking at all. There will be NPCs still in this scene, not in the deer place scene. But when you show up here, nobody's going to be talking. And you just keep going down this way, down the windy path of Torii gates. I wasn't going to put all 10,000, let's be honest. Now there's no fog, none of that. I put these ramping grass areas so then the player doesn't see above everything. There's a few shadows, but I don't really care. I should probably add more trees to this area to block off the ramp. Yeah, this whole thing is basically just a cover-up excuse. The Mount Fuji fog, I still do this, but I don't really take too much consideration in it because of how foggy the scene is entirely. So yeah. And I decided to make everything stone here that isn't the Torii gates. Or, you know, nature. Putting a few fox statues that look right at your path. They don't follow you, they're just placed in a very convenient way. Or a very specific way. And then some of these will be placed along the path. Not touching the Torii gates, but, you know, pretty close. And a giant fox statue at the end. There's also no bus this time, because it's outside of this area, but you won't be able to see that this is covered up. Basically, you won't be able to go past here. And that is the last scene in the list. It's not the last scene in the game, but in this list it is the last scene. I made all the scenes exist beforehand, so then I know how many scenes are in the game. I even added them to the build list, which in total I have like 9 scenes. It's kind of hard to put them in order when they're out of order in the list, but it's supposed to go the main menu, the intro / ending that you go back to after, Osaka City, Osaka Castle, the second Osaka place, then you go to Kyoto, the Torii Gates is next, and then the second Kyoto place. There are 3 places in Kyoto that I went, but like I said, it's supposed to feel like you're skipping days. And that kind of goes for going to Tokyo as well. You don't remember being in the city, you just go right here. And after this, you go back to the ending, and then an aftermath thing goes through. Because I usually like to do that, and then you can't go back into the game. For the main menu, once you click start, you're basically not allowed to quit. You can't Alt F4, you can't pause the game. You just have to go through the game. You can still use Task Manager, but the game will know if you do it. Because you have to go back to the main menu, and if you've already started the game, and at least went to Osaka Castle, or basically triggered a certain kind of numeral? Yeah, a certain int. An integer. If you triggered it, then if you go back to the main menu, it will catch you. And, you know, first time around it'll be nice, or it'll just warn you, and then the second time you really fucked up. Now, I have a few tracks for the game. I have the calm theme, the sad realization theme, and I have the curse song. I split it into 3 portions, but I do have the full version of it outside of here, I think. Yeah. I have a few audio logs, but I haven't really made more yet. I'm not done making them. I'll play the curse song first, because why not? I just gotta remember which one it is. I don't think that's it. This should be it. Yep. dear, please. This is the second portion where it just keeps playing that sound. And then it goes to the third portion. And then there's the calm theme, which is like 2 minutes long. This one's pretty good. This was made entirely for the game. The curse song was not at first, that was just a test, but I decided to add it in. And the Sad Realization song is also a test song that I made, but I decided to add into the game as well. As well. That's not that bad. It's minimal noise. Plus, if I didn't say anything, nobody would even notice. That song was probably so loud that I couldn't be heard. But you know what? I don't really care. At all. Then there's this one. This one I actually kind of like a lot. I feel like I did well with this one. At first it sounded terrible. I'll play that one after. The beta version of this. But this I like. Finishing touch. Love it. I had to add a silent note at the end, so I extended it for like 5 seconds at the end. Because for something like that, you're not supposed to loop it. You're supposed to really just do other stuff with it. And I think it's this one. Yeah, initially it was supposed to be clarinet, but it didn't sound right. Or it could have been better, basically. I'm only going to play it all the way through because the whole song is kind of different. this one. Yeah, the original has the drum stretching out after the other instruments stop, and the clarinet was the initial main instrument. But that's different now. Completely and utterly different. Let me turn up my microphone a little bit. I feel like I'm not loud enough. Or wait, can I just... There we go. I don't know why I had the microphone down a few dB, but, you know, now it's good. There we go. And I can kind of see why I had this down at -14, because it played over my voice very, very easily. I don't talk loud at all. I have this microphone pretty loud, so the music kind of goes to the microphone a bit, but I'm still too quiet. I'm very quiet. A lot of the time. You can just imagine how it is taking Japanese classes. If I'm too damn quiet to be heard or understood. And I also talk kind of fast, sometimes. I got a lot of weird things with my language, or speech, or whatever. I can talk perfectly fine. It's just I talk fast sometimes, or I talk too quiet. Imagine being into JRPGs. Peh, get that out of here. I don't know why I typed that. Of course, I went on Twitter for a second. I don't use Twitter much at all. I'm one of the more cultured people. I only use Twitter because, well, my business partner... I contact my business partner on DMs on Twitter. It's the easiest way I can contact them. Because with email, it takes like 2 to 3 days to get a response. So we decided to switch it years ago. A few years back. But yeah. I still have no feckin' clue how to go about this. I did this to have motivation, and then I'm just dumb. I'm very dumb. That's what I am, the dumbest of dum-dums. Dumb as a brick. And I also don't have motivation, but I'm still dumb as a brick. I mean, by the looks of it, I can mainly add road to the environment, but it's kind of hard to go by. I can't really think of how I'm supposed to lay out the city or the place, more so. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. God, I feel like an annoying person. It doesn't matter what I do, I just always feel like I'm annoying as shit. Even when I'm by myself. Not talking to anybody, not texting anybody, I just feel like I'm annoying. Talk about self-hatred to the max. Hmm. Wow, I'm just really stupid. I did all of my work beforehand for school, so then I'd have the whole long weekend to work on my game, since I haven't touched it in a while. But I'm just feckin' lost. Wow, I didn't realize that if I keep moving with the arrows, I just keep getting faster. I'm like Peppino up in here. Ah, fuck, I lost my place. I don't know where I am. I can't see it at all. Shit. Oh, there I am. Okay. Good to know. Wait, what if I press... Okay. Alright, what if I press shift? Ah, fuck. I lost it. Okay, I should stop. I'm distracting myself. God, fuck. Alright. Oh, wait, I gotta duplicate it. Do that. Do a bit of this. That's a bit wide. Let's try 50. And then this 100. Apologies for all the coughing. I don't know why I'm coughing. I just had water. I'm not even sick or anything. I'm just coughing. Alright, that does not work. Alright, what about asphalt? There we go. I could just type pavement. I'm stupid. Yeah, no, that works. Okay. I don't really know how to go about the borders or anything like that. Not to mention, that I have to make the bamboo forest, which I have bamboo, I have textures. I just need to figure out where to put it and how I'm going to fit it. I don't think this area is big enough. Also, that tree is too fucking big. That is too big of a tree. You know, it's way too big. Boop. Is that good? I need to judge the tree thoroughly. That's a good tree. That's a pleasant tree. Alright, no. That's too far. Oi, I just pressed redo. Please redo it. Okie doke. Jesus, Jiminy Christmas. You know what, considering how I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. You know what, that's it. Boop, I'm playing fucking Tetris. If I get 100,000, I continue to stream. If I screw up terribly, then I'm just not gonna do it. Get these ads out of my face. There we go. Yeah, we're doing it. We're playing Tetris. I'm really that terrible right now. I'm that useless today. Do I hate myself? Yes, but it doesn't matter. I'm playing Tetris. The only bright side is I don't have a contest to go for now because I already missed it. Maybe that's why my motivation is so down. Maybe that's why I can't think of anything, because I didn't make that. I've made every single one until now, so I'm just... I don't know, more depressed than usual, but I'm already at maximum depression rates, so I can't tell if I am more depressed or not anymore. 'Tis the everyday life of me. I swear, if I'm just gonna lose right now, at the very beginning... Wow, I just fucking lost. I'm not gonna count that one. That was god-awful. Alright, run it back once. Nobody has shown up at all. I saw one person, but they left in like 5 seconds. Yeah, maybe it was a mistake to try to stream again. Considering how I know that I am not a very entertaining person. I can't function as a YouTuber. I want to be able to YouTube, or do YouTube a bit, but I am very boring. The only source of entertainment I can bring is making these scary ass games that nobody will play, but it's the best I can do. I'm pretty sure if anyone watches this in the playback after, you're just gonna be very fucking confused as to why. Oh, okay, he's game developing. Alright, he's showing us the music, the levels. Why the fuck is he playing Tetris all of a sudden? This isn't part of his game. Why is he playing Tetris? I mean, then again, I made Tetris once for the screen that plays. So, for all I care, this could be part of my game development. I made Tetris before, so fuck it, this is part of my game developing. If anyone has to say otherwise, I want to see legal proof. Or illegal proof. Any proof. It can be illegal. I have been tempted to try to sing some sort of songs, but I don't know if anyone would want to hear me sing, and plus I'm very shy. I'm extremely shy, so I don't even think I would be able to pull off singing for an audience. I barely did a karaoke. But that's because it was only me and like 3 others, and plus, I don't know. I felt like if everyone else sucked, then I was just gonna suck even more. So I just said, fuck it. Plus, I went there, I got sake. I know I'm 20, but in Japan, you're able to drink at the age of 20. So, I'm all set there. I know someone here that's 19, and they were able to get away with drinking, even though they're not of age. But we don't talk about that. They're 20 by now. Yeah, I think they're 20 now, so at this point it doesn't really fucking matter. Oh great, my coughing is spreading. Someone just coughed in the hallway after I coughed. Alright, gotta get 100,000. If I get 100,000, I'm gonna continue the stream until 10. I already know that that's not gonna do anything right. But I don't really care. Boop. I would say, oh, I can do a Smash stream, but I fucking hate Smash Ultimate. It's such a terrible game. As a game developer, I can see everything wrong with the game. That's why I hate it so much. I'm not even bad at the game either. I haven't played in a bit, so I'm not the best. And obviously I'm not sweaty like the fucking... Okay, I went to one Smash tourney. Everyone there smelled like complete shit. So, I wouldn't care if I was the winner of that tourney. I lost in like the second round to a fucking Bowser. Even if I won that tourney, I don't think I would ever go to another Smash tourney again, solely because everyone smelled like shit. And I would say that to their faces, and they would probably agree with me. That's the worst part. Yeah, and plus I kind of stopped playing games years back. At least most games. So I just create games, I make music, I do different things, but that's about it. Oh look, someone finally joined the stream, and they're probably questioning why I'm playing Tetris when I put in my title that I'm doing fucking game development. And they left. Yeah, I think whenever I call out someone that actually joins the stream, they just leave in like 5 seconds. Just like, okay, let's check this guy out. Oh boy, someone finally joined the stream. I've been waiting for 50 centuries, and I'm out. Ah, fuck. Boop. Okay. I don't feckin' know. Oh yeah, that's my high score in case you're wondering. 507,000 for some reason. But yeah. Great. Got as far as I could, but I still sucked. You know, I think maybe that fucking viewer was probably probably the person I sent the link to. And they just joined for a few seconds to see it. Alright, shit. The best I can really do is move this forward. I don't fucking know. I'm losing touch with reality. Which is nothing new, so it's no need to be worried about, I guess. Boop. 65. Even after playing Tetris, I'm still kinda... What is wrong with me? Unless if I can think of something to put in like the next 10 minutes, I don't even think it's worth continuing. Simply put. Given I sound kind of more energetic-ish. Not really. That's a stretch. An extreme stretch. Yeah, no, saying that I'm energetic at all is a huge stretch. Because I'm usually just dead. I'm completely and utterly dead. In fact, I'm half dead all the time. Alright, let me just rotate. The best I can do with... Oh, my ass itches. Hey. The best that I can do with something like Smash Ultimate nowadays is play by myself sometimes, or play with my business partner, but that has not happened in a long time. Last time I ended up playing Smash Ultimate with anyone, well, online. Anyone online specifically, and not just generally, but specifically online and an actual person that I join, and not random people. It was on my birthday of last January. That was about it. I played with some people here, and they kind of lost me extremely, but I played with some people here, ish, kind of. It was casual. I don't get mad at the game if I'm playing with other people that I know. I get mad when I'm playing against random people because I swear they always win by luck. Or just something that's complete horseshit and shouldn't even exist. Makes me kind of glad the game never won Game of the Year. I said it and I stand by it. Alright, well, I added road. That's about it. I don't know what else to say. I added road. I don't really have much... wow, I'm boring myself. Jesus Christ, I'm just boring the absolute hell out of myself. You know, now I'm kind of seeing why nobody's watching this. And anyone who joins just leaves. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the person that last joined this stream left before they even heard me say, "Oh my god, someone joined the stream." So I don't even think they heard me say it. Wait, let me test it. Yeah, no, I just looked at the delay time for the stream. There's no way in hell that they heard me say that before they left. Yeah, no, they just right out of there before they even heard me say that. So never mind. They didn't leave because I called them out for joining. They left because it's just a boring stream. I swear, even the other people that have less subs than me, mind you, that's also a stretch because I've only got... How many subs do I have? I've got 224. That's it. 224. That's it. 224. Oh my god, one person's watching. Guess what? It's me. Alright, close that. Alright, let me look back at the picture. Maybe I can get something. Alright, looking at this. Alright. It seems like it's mostly... You know, maybe I can just bring it up here. For this picture that I took, it looks like it's mostly just a bigger sidewalk, kind of. So, I don't know what to make of it, but if anything, I could do random buildings that have a curvature to them, like this, some poles with light, which I have. I don't know. Then a gray statue. Seems like there's mountains this time around, but I don't really know. I don't really know how to go about it. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. Those mountains are in the distance, not up close, so I'm trying to... Alright, the reason that I don't know where to put things is because I'm trying to make sure that the skybox isn't really too visible. The blue part of it is fine, but the gray part, I can't be showing that. I try to take a little bit more consideration into that. So then they don't see that the skybox is like this. The white part is kind of a stretch as well. Any blue part is fine though. But the white part is kind of iffy. As long as it doesn't show any sign of gray though, I think I can show that. Alright, one more quick glance. Alright, the road might be a bit too wide. Oh yeah, there's this trick that I really should have been using a long time ago. I don't know why I haven't seen this trick. Where I can just do this. It makes it so much fucking easier, and I've never used that for buttons and boxes, the misdirection, any of my games. But if I knew this shit way before, it would be saving a lot more pressure. Because I hate how it collides with everything half the time. And it's just irritating. I am a messy gray boxer. A great example could be buttons and boxes, especially the first level. I just pay no mind to, the mapping, and I just put shit everywhere. As long as the player don't see it, I don't see it. Is basically what I'm saying. But yeah. Now, let me see something here. Huh. Hmm. 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 I don't know what I'm humming about. I'm just humming. Why did I join here? I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know why I'm even streaming. Given it's game development, like said, I showed off the maps, I showed off the music, but for some reason I'm just really bad at being entertaining or funny or anything. Then again, that makes me slightly better knowing that I'm not funny. The only thing that's worse than being boring and actually knowing it is not knowing it and attempting to be funny only to make people want to cut off their ears like Vincent van Gogh. Only he only cut off one of his ears so he could still hear. People would just do a double Vincent van Gogh. Given I want to pull a Vincent van Gogh in my own mouth. Because hearing my own mouth talking is a big no-no. I don't like it. My mouth needs to be removed. Needs to be deleted. You know what? Hold on. Let me personally make a great example. You see this empty game object right here that I just called my mouth? This is what I want to do. You see this? You see this right here? Boop. Just gone. Reduced to atoms. You can't even hear me talk anymore. All you can hear is a muffle. I sound like a silence entity right now. But yeah. Just throwing salt and lemon juice into the wound. And also setting it on fire. And also pouring burning alcohol on it. Or no, rubbing alcohol, that's what I mean. Might as well be burning alcohol, though. People say it makes it so then things don't hurt. It makes them hurt more. Why am I so tired? Maybe I'm putting myself to sleep by talking. I'm so boring that I'm putting myself to sleep. Ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ah. Yeah, I've been streaming for an hour and 5 minutes. That's an hour and 5 minutes too many. 0 minutes is my sweet spot. Alright, let me just put that there. Okay. and I don't know, floor. I don't know which one to do. Hello. You're probably gonna leave in 5 seconds, but hello. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with this one. Okay, let me look. I don't know. Hey, I was right. They left in 5 seconds. At this point, I just stopped caring if people watch my stream. I know it sucks. Oh, they're actually still here. I didn't even see that you subscribed in the first place. I just have to come out with it. I don't even know that they subbed in the first place. Alright, that I can believe. Yeah, as you can tell, this stream has gone to shit within the first 5 minutes, but for some reason I decided to do it for an hour more. Because I was like, you know what, I want to watch the world burn. For context, this was supposed to be a stream where I do game development shit, and it's gone south. I don't know who's watching, I don't know who's liked, because I'm looking at this in the streaming area, and I don't think it's accurate. Because it said 0, and yet I see someone commenting. So I don't even know. Maybe if I go to my channel, go here, mute this. I don't want to hear my own voice play back. I'm basically opening my own stream and seeing how many people are actually watching right now. Well, funny thing is, I still do game developing and I make music. I literally do everything with this. I'm the only person that works on stuff. I make the models, I do coding, animation, music, mapping, which sucks. I hate mapping. Fuck it. But, yeah. Yeesh. It says one watching, but I feel like that just means me. You know what? I'm just gonna ask this. I've been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes, and I've only seen the occasional viewer pop up and leave after like 5 seconds, including probably my business partner. Should I keep streaming or should I just end it right now? Because I think this is a complete waste of my own time mainly. I don't know why I thought of streaming again. The last one was terrible, and this one is too. The best one I had was like 5 viewers. And that was a while ago. That was because I showed it to other people and they kind of shared it, and yeah. Given if I keep trying to make this game, I could be done making this in like 3 weeks. Oh, trust me, it's not active at all. You're the only person that's actually talked. Except for maybe this guy at the very top. Some guy, I don't know. Literally his name. But, yeah, aside from him, you're the only one that's been talking. The best video I've made is just an OST extension version of it for one of my other games. When I made the 7 videos for the list playlist, personally, I don't really care who watches those because that's more of a thing that I really didn't want to do, but I'm kind of forced to do it anyways for reasons I won't get into. So for those, I don't really care who sees them. Especially the last one because it's only for 18 plus viewers. I feel like if I try to make more gaming videos, then people won't watch them. My editing is great. Like, I can edit pretty well nowadays, but I don't know. It is. Extremely. Personally, I only did this stream because I needed motivation to make the game, but it seems like that's not working. Mapping really does do this to me, because, like I said, if you take this, I gotta make this into something, along with this, this, a lot of things. I don't even know how the hell I'm gonna do this. Everything I make is kind of flat or square. I don't really make models as much as everything else. I rarely do it, and then I just basically I borrow free assets. That's what I do. I borrow free assets that I don't need to credit people on, so then I can use those in my games. Mainly furniture. I always make sure that I don't have to credit the person because I don't put credits into my games since I'm the only person that makes them. If other people helped make my games, which I can't really allow that at this point because these games are extremely personal, then I would put credits. But I don't really have anyone else. Yeah, for this, I gotta make a graveyard, I gotta make a bamboo forest. I have the assets that I need. It's just, I don't know. I'm a depressed workaholic, what do I expect? In case you're wondering, these are some of the people that I went on my trip with. 10-day trip in Japan first time. I kind of question if I should try doing... Hold on, there's a view up here. Oh, what game am I making? I'm making a game that's literally called A Break. And it's basically supposed to be... It's basically a lesson in workaholism, where a workaholic tries to take a break from working all the time. In the beginning, it's fine. He's relaxing, but then kind of goes overboard, where his mind is reminding him of the work he has to get back to, and symptoms of being a workaholic start to show as the days progress. You start skipping days, you start forgetting certain places or events that you've done. You feel like you're experiencing deja vu, even if you've been somewhere for the first time. And it just feels like the break is over before it even started once you get to the end. You'll just cut right to the ending, like the break just zoomed right by. And to make matters worse for this game, once you start the game, Alt F4 is disabled. You can't quit the game, you can't pause. And if you try to use Task Manager, the game will punish you. So it really is trying to make it feel like a real life experience. Like I said though, just like every other game I make, nobody's really going to play it. So I don't really know at this point. It is. Admittedly. But you know. It's nothing. I don't know. I feel like everything I try to do is just effortless. Well, not effortless. Definitely a lot of effort put into it, but worthless. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I added a reference to the last game that I made, the Misdirection. That's in the first city that you take place in. If anything, let me just boop, and then boop, boop. Yeah, I guess real quick I'll just show it. This is Osaka City. It's one of the fake cities. The main premise with this is that the places still have representation of the real places I've went to, but they're fake versions. And the person that you're playing as doesn't realize it yet. So they're oblivious to the whole thing because of the game forcing them to think that's the real place, where they don't realize until halfway through. And here's the Easter egg. Basically, I'll just take this and go like this. Frame 1, 2, and yeah, it goes all the way to 8. There's also this unique entity that I came up with for the Torii Gate scene called Silence. Oh, that person I just showed just now was the Peaker. The Peaker is from the Misdirection and basically hunts you down in an office space on the 4th run. The whole premise with the Misdirection is that the game closes itself and restarts every time you get to the canon ending. There's like 11 endings, and one of them will keep restarting the game every time you get to that part. And it'll become more broken as you go on. And here's Silence to represent basically the workaholic trying to silence himself from his work. And this is a representation of basically his work being addressed to him eventually, and when it finally catches up to him, it'll break open a new voice to break the silence, and it'll just scream right in his face to get back to work. And the way that he works is that he'll have a random number generator where he will run in certain areas, and if he gets a certain RNG, then he'll just run right in front of the player. I'll probably have it set to the player's position and rotation. Well, the position of the player, kind of. So then he's running right at the person. Otherwise, he'll just run in the background, though, and you'll hear him having a muffled scream. And here's the end of this. But yeah. I basically come up with different entities and different horror faces to use. That's Breaking Silence. Here's Closet Face. Which, if anything, let me just change him into a sprite. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I don't know what I was going to use this for. I guess I just have them in here. It's one of the endings from the Misdirection where you fall out of a window, but I don't really know. I'm not going to click on that one. I have poster references to my business partner and Cory Kenshin. I put them in every game, but I might just do a voice reference or an audio reference. Not really showing them in because I don't know where to put them. That's an Easter egg. I basically dressed up in a, yes, I did too. I basically dressed up in a samurai outfit when I went to Osaka Castle. So, for one of the rooms, you're able to choose the option of taking a picture, and this will just flash on screen. It's a very stupid picture. He technically kind of is all the time. Basically as a reference. He's not a character or anything, he's just a reference all the time. But, yep. I guess I never changed these into certain sprites. I feel like I have more horror faces in here that I haven't really shown. I don't know where they are, though. I know about the scare animation pictures. I already showed those. What's this? Oh, right, it says Rhea. I don't really care if I'm accidentally copywriting any of the logos, because that's not going to get copywritten on YouTube. That'll get copywritten from, you know, the companies. But I don't think that's much of an issue. If anything, I don't know, I feel like it's free game. And plus, this game is going to not cost any money. The best that it has is a donation option, but I'm not going to make this cost money. Just like the screen that plays or the misdirection. Yeah, in terms of horror faces, I thought I had... these in here. This one, this, and yeah, these two. I feel like I could do something good. That's fine. Which was inevitable. Okie doke. Yeah, the face is horrifying. I scare myself sometimes with this shit. But, yep, see ya. I guess this is a message to, people that want to game develop. It is mentally draining when you have to do mapping. Especially if you don't want to show the skybox. Like I said, I don't want to show the gray part of the skybox. It's a long process to think about. Maybe that's why I'm so tired. If anything, I could stretch this out a bit, couldn't I? Alright. God damn it. And... Alright, that's good enough. I could just do this. Boop. Oh, fuck. I didn't want to press the 2D option. You know what? Unless if I get 3 viewers at once within the next 7 minutes somehow, which I really doubt. Pretty much impossible. Not gonna happen at all. But unless if I get 3 viewers in the next 7 minutes, I'm just gonna end the stream. And that's a promise. I'm actually gonna end the stream if I don't. I got 2, but it didn't last long. Or better yet, I'll just end it at the 1 hour and 30 minutes mark. That seems a bit more fair and a bit more accurate, and I can actually roll with it. And then after, I'll have some omu rice curry. I'll fully admit, I had Google Translate open just in case if I actually got any Japanese viewers, because I wanted to feel like I could include them in what I'm saying. But nope, no luck. All English. I forgot. I I said base to someone having a stomach bug. I shouldn't say base to that. My business partner has a stomach bug, which I feel bad about. I shouldn't be saying base to someone else having a stomach bug. That's that's a terrible thing for me to say. Whatever. I think I should stop listening to the concurrent viewer count because I feel like it's inaccurate because of that other guy that was chatting here earlier. I don't know. I can't exit out of this tab. I can only go to my channel and then just peek in. Be that weird streamer that just scans the area and then realizes that the only person watching the stream is them. Wow, I'm yawning a lot. Although I have no right to be tired because I've only been out of my bed for like 7.5 hours. I don't have a right to be tired. I'm always tired, but I don't have a right to be. I don't deserve to be. Hence why I don't deserve to go to bed that early. It's a big loop, if anything. Beep beep. Oh, I got a notification. Jesus, Jiminy Christmas. You know, let me try running around on the ground for a second. And let me just see how long it takes to get to the edge. Wait, what the Oh. I'm really dumb. I prove my dumbness every single day. I embarrass myself in Japan every single day. Everything I do, I feel like I just embarrass myself some way. One way or another. Yeah, how long will it take me to venture out to the edge of the map? Probably not that long. Yeah, no, that didn't really take me much time at all. Not to mention, this feels a little big for a road. Given this part is fine, I guess. Maybe. Maybe I could cut it down a little bit, but this is too wide. I can't have it being this wide. And this too. Well, maybe not this, but definitely the road. Way too wide. Yeah, I've reached the 1 hour 30 minute mark. And nobody's here, so I guess I'm ending the stream now. Bye.